everyone, I'm Kelly from Southwest Knits, and today I thought I would share with you my recent trip to Knitt in Totnes, but also just kind of what I've been up to this weekend: knitting, garden trips, cake eating, that kind of thing. So Totnes is only about an hour and 15 minutes away from us. So I thought, why not take a little trip? The Eloise Bandana by Katryn Seeburger, the pattern was released this weekend, and I've been waiting so long for this pattern. I've been watching all the different motifs kind of being shown on Instagram. I think she released like 14 different swatches, and I've been absolutely dying to cast this one off. So when I found out it was going to be released this weekend, I thought, why not? Let's just go for it. Take a little trip up there. So while we were there, I had a good look around all of the different yarns. They've got so many. Originally, I thought maybe I would go for Yamagara because I know that's one of the ones that she used in one of her videos. And I've never used Yamagara before. I think it was Yamagara Finul. I'm not 100% sure, but something along those lines. But after having a little mooch and a little look around, I decided to settle on some Knitting for Olive Merino. I've used this yarn once and it is beautiful. I love the colours. I mean, if you know, you know, the colour palette is just fantastic. So I went for Flamingo, which is this gorgeous pinky colour there, and then the Lavender Blue, I think it's called, and it just looks so nice. It's picking up a little bit more blue on the camera, but it's kind of like a dusky colour, and I think that they just complemented each other so well. I wanted something quite punchy for this. I wasn't sure what I was going to go for. Like I said, I think there's 34 different motifs in total. So yeah, those are the colours I picked. I thought that will just go with anything, hopefully. So I did a little swatch when I got home after we explored, and I went for the snail motif. It's so cute. They said there's loads, and I found it so hard to pick, but I've swatched up for the snail motif. So you can see here, I think it's absolutely adorable. Now, I did not meet gauge. I'm terrible for not actually gauge swatching, but I'm trying to be better. So I haven't hit gauge. I think I'm like 1 centimetre off, which is quite a lot. And I'm also not that happy with some of the colour work that I've done. I've done colour work before, but only ever in the round. I've done a bit of intarsia as well, but colour work wise, only ever in the round. And I am not that great at purling with colour work. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to size up maybe 0.5, so it uses 3.25mm needles, but I think I'm going to size up to a 3.75, give that one a go, and maybe just swatch a couple of other motifs. Thought that might be quite fun. Originally I was going to do the Shawlette, which is 1 ball of each colour, with the Knitting for Olive, but I might just go for the kerchief now, unless I want to go and buy more yarn. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but either way, so cute. I love the snail. So what else have I been up to? Today, me and my dad, we went to go and have coffee and cake, which was really nice. And we went for a little garden trip as well, Trewithen Gardens, which is right by us. And that was really lovely. I'll show you a little bit about that. yeah, it's just been a really nice chilled out weekend so far. So yeah, the gardens were really fun today. I've done a little bit of knitting on my sock that I'm making at the moment. I'll just get that one out to show you. So I was knitting on that when I was in Totnes as well. I just love how portable it is. I've only just started knitting socks, which is really exciting. I made my first pair, finished my first pair not too long ago. Oh, I've got a slip stitch here. Bear with. I put this down literally halfway through doing a stitch. What's wrong with me? Why do I do these things? Anyway, so at the moment I am knitting the Under the Quilt socks by Stone Knits. And here's what we've got so far. I love this motif so much. When I saw it, I just fell in love. And I went and picked up, I think it was last weekend, some yarn to make these in after I finished my other pair. I went for this colour here. The colour's called Foxglove, not Foxglove, Fox Cub. I don't actually know who it's by. It kind of wasn't labelled. I know that the different types of wool in there were labelled, but it didn't actually have a brand. And then I've also used just, I think it was a drops yarn, this really nice purple colour. And I thought that they went really nicely together. So that's what I've been knitting on recently. And I also have another whip as well. So this is kind of my bigger whip. I like to have a couple of things on the go. A few things on the go. So I've been making the Nola cardigan. That one, let me check my notes. So it's a Nola cardigan by Yamagara. And so far it's looking like this. There we go. So it's like a really cute cropped cardigan, and I've used the recommended yarns for this one. So it's Biche Bouche, cotton and alpaca, and I've used the colour dark gold for the main yarn for this one. Then for a contrast colour, I've also used the rose grey, which is really beautiful. Let me hold that up the right way around. And I think those colours go so well together. I really love this dark gold. It's kind of like khaki, but also orangey. I don't know, I love that. And this is the first time I've ever done intarsia as well. And I think so far, so good. It's going well. I've done my buttonhole, so the main body is completely finished. And now I'm just picking up for the sleeves. So I think, to be honest with you, I might go ahead and do a bit on this now. I've kind of been focusing on the sock for a few days straight, so I might go ahead and pick this one up. Oh, I just hit my microphone. I don't know whether you could hear that or not. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do this evening. I should probably go ahead and do a bit of washing, maybe some gardening in a bit, but knitting wise, I think this is what I'll pick up now. So it is now Monday evening. I, in fact, did not pick up my Nola cardigan and do anything on that. I decided I would try and do another swatch for the Eloise bandana. It didn't go well. I should have caveated this before. I'm still a baby knitter. I learnt to knit back in September last year. So there's a lot of things that I am yet to try, a lot of techniques that I'm yet to pick up, and colour work is definitely one of those things. In fact, it's colour work, purling colour work. In the round, I'm absolutely fine. I'm also a continental knitter. That's how I learn. I've crocheted for years. and I could never pick up knitting, and then I went to a continental knitting workshop and it clicked that way, so that's great. So with colour work, what I've been doing is using like the double-handed method, and I can English knit stitch. I'm not good at purling, which is really frustrating for me. So I think I spent maybe like 2 hours trying to do another swatch, and I just could not get it down. The first swatch I did it kind of in Tarsia style, but you need to be catching all your floats and things, and like I said, I really struggle purling colour work and even just catching floats doing it that way. So I tried that for a couple of hours, got really frustrated, and then said enough is enough, that's fine. So I decided to put that one to bed for a little bit, chill out, and then today I've been at work, got home from work, did a workout, showered, bit of tidying, and while I was at work on my lunch break I did a little bit more on my sock, and I will show you that one now. So here's how the sock's looking. I'm just so happy with it. Like I said before, it's just been really, really fun. And see what I mean? I'm fine with colour work when I'm working it in the round, doing knit stitches, but purling, not my bag. So if anyone's got any tips, I've tried holding both yarns in my left hand, but again, that's a real struggle. I think I just need to practice. So new game plan, I'm going to practice doing colour work just with some scraps, maybe bigger needles, bigger yarn, and figure out how I need to hold it before I go ahead and do another swatch for the bandana. So I'm not giving up, I just know I need to practice, which is absolutely fine. So I am now at the heel part. So I've just finished all 4 repeats of the quilt pattern, and I need to do the heel. So I think that's what I'm going to do this evening. Just have a bit of fun sock knitting. I'm really enjoying this at the moment, and I guess maybe that's another thing that's stopping me, is actually I'm really enjoying knitting the sock. I've got a couple of whips on the go, so I've just tidied up my kind of yarn stash, yarn bundle. In another video I will go through all of my whips. I had a bit of a mad couple of months. At first I was really good at keeping it to just like 2 or 3 projects, and then I had a mad moment and I was just casting on things willy-nilly. And now I'm feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed, so what I need to do is actually focus on going through some of those whips, which is maybe the goal for this week. Maybe I'll make a video about that one. But I just wanted to pop on and say what I've been up to. And yeah, thank you all for watching this video, my first video, which is super exciting. And hopefully I'll be back soon with some more things. I'm definitely thinking some Ravelry scroll throughs. I love sitting on Ravelry so much. So I was thinking about maybe doing some of those and just keeping up to date with what I've been knitting. So yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.